citizens, maybe. And it says here at the bottom, save from this shame. I really like this next one. Got a big eagle, very bold. The green and the red. What does it say here at the bottom? Mexico por la libertad. Mexico for liberty, I think. The eagle, look at its claws. Destroying the Nazi flag. I love the detail, look at the wings. Very detailed. Nice mountain background as well. I think this one here is really interesting as well. It's a Canadian, I think, of First World War One. Are you breaking the law? Patriotic Canadians will not hoard food. Looks like back in the day they're on top of food orders. Canada Food Board order. Food orders fines 100 to 1,000 or 3 months prison. Imagine that, 3 months prison. Don't get that now. Imagine that, coronavirus. People being locked up hoarding food. Really reflects the anxiety. Look at the man biting his fingernails. Looking outside the window. The old, maybe police beat cop. I like that. Hoarded flower. The guy who relaxes is helping the Axis. I like that. Look at his dungarees. Good detail. Man's falling asleep. Relaxing on some boxes. I like the red. Obviously, the guy who drew this to focus, on the relaxes and the axis. I also like the cigarette smoke. You see how it lazily floats up. Again, it just reflects the lazy man who's taking a little cheeky nap when he should be working. This is a clever one. I think it might be over 100 something years old, but I like the way the guy who drew this is, having a little cheeky joke, a little reminder that people are one and the same. You got the barbarian apparently attacking, the white, wealthy, rich man, signalizing the barbarian, and then on the other side it's the same photo, just swap round. Civilization. What's civilized about that? It's really clever. Good detail. You got one here. Japanese Second World War poster, propaganda poster. Giant samurai, looks like. On top of the giant flags of the Axis. You got the Nazi flag on the left. Imperial Japanese one in the middle, and the Italian one on the top right. You got that big, huge samurai about to thrust down his sword and destroy looks like an American and British armada. You got the British ship destroyed and the American one there. Chopping waves. About to cause some destruction. Now this one is one of my favourites, I think, from the ones I've seen. I think it's just begun to fight. Watch us put it across. Got a big, bold American eagle there. His talons, locked onto the cliffside and to the land, looking out towards the sea. You got the big armada of ships, planes, leaving America to go fight in the Second World War. What else have you got? You got the factories down there as well. I guess they just want to put the emphasis on manufacturing, and that as a people we're gonna put out everything we can to fight this war. I like the sky as well. You obviously got the red, the white, and a little bit of the blue there. You got the American flag right locked in the chest of the eagle as well. It'd probably give a person that feeling of maybe determination. I guess it's wanting to get people to sign up as well, in the long term. This is our strength. Labour and management are pooling their strength to give us the means for victory in war and progress in peace. I like the colour in this one. You got the dark red at the bottom, and then the colour shades get brighter and brighter as you go up. And you got quite a lot of contrast here. You got you got the two arms there holding up the factories, the manufacturing factories and all that. You got the worker's arm on the left, with the big huge forearm. And you got the businessman as well, holding up what looks like to be a factory. Trying to really put the emphasis, I guess, on how important business and labour and factories are to supporting the war effort. Without them, I guess the war wouldn't have been won. It's really bold, this poster. Then here as well, we've got a similar type of poster. You've got the three hands there, the three locked in embrace. You got the worker's arm on the left, the businessman on the right, and then you've got the American, American hand, the patriotic hand, overlooking the two. The patriotic one, together we win. Get behind your Labour Management Committee. There must have been a massive drive, I think, in America to really push people to get to factories, to get to work. Any ounce of help was help. That would have helped sped up the war in general, I think. The text on this one reads, "Knowledge will break the chains of slavery." A Russian poster this one is, and you can see, I like the books, the stack of books, pulling, yanking on that chain there. I guess good emphasis was just to help try and set the Russian people free, by reading and consuming knowledge as the only way that they would progress in, I guess, their communist society. What we've got here in this one is a Dutch poster from 1944, and down at the bottom it reads, "The Indies must be free, fight for it." And I believe the Dutch government was trying to push the natives in the Pacific Islands at the time to really, fight guerrilla warfare and fight to push the Japanese out of occupying their islands. I really like this poster as well. You've got the long yellow tentacles of the octopus representing the Japanese control over the islands. Just making its way around the islands. You got the Japanese flag at the top. I like the top of the head as well. It's quite dark. Quite sinister. In contrast, those really, really bright yellow tentacles. It's very striking, I think. And this is the final poster. And this one hits you right in the eyeballs with the amount of things going on here. You got, I guess, what the Germans thought were all the things wrong with the American liberators, as they probably branded them. You've got a black man wearing a Ku Klux Klan mask, holding a bag full of money, I guess representing, the bankers. You got a woman wearing a Native American headdress, with a trumpet in her mouth, I guess, trying to represent the Americans destroying the Native American population. You got, I guess, an aircraft, wings stretched out as well. You got a noose there, which wrapped around the guy's arms as well to signify, I guess, all the people, African Americans that they've killed. You got the cells, a Tommy gun. They're destroying, putting towards down the city there. You got a bomb for a foot, which covered in blood as well. The blood that I guess the Germans wanted to show the Americans had created and, caused. What else we got here? It's got, looks like a drum there in the middle. Some explosions down at the bottom as well. It's just a smorgasbord full of things that the Germans thought the Americans represented, and I guess trying to emphasize that these Americans are not liberators to the German people at all. Look at all the stuff that they've done, I guess is what they're trying to show in this poster, trying to make the German people realise that who they're coming up against is not the ideal. It's a very visually impressive poster. Lots of stuff going on, I think. And I think those are all the posters I have at the moment. I really do recommend checking out their subreddit. Propaganda posters.